Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Tari from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of basketball inside the NBA world. In today's bonus segment, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the blockbuster trade that transpired in the NBA yesterday between the Indiana Pacers and the Toronto Raptors. So, this is a big blockbuster trade that took place in the Eastern Conference yesterday in the NBA. The Indiana Pacers acquired Pascal Siakam and a future second-round pick. In exchange, the Indiana Pacers traded away Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, Kyrie Lewis Jr., and 3 future first-round picks to the Toronto Raptors. So I'll be sharing my thoughts on which teams will be looking good moving forward from this trade. I do believe that there is no losers in this trade. Both teams won this trade. I'm going to share my benefits for each team moving forward after this blockbuster NBA trade. So I'll be sharing my thoughts on the Indiana Pacers trading for Pascal Siakam. To me personally, I do like this trade for the Indiana Pacers. I do like the fact that they tried to go out and get a big-time acquisition for this young core in Indiana. I like that the front office was very aggressive to bring in someone like Pascal Siakam to the Indiana Pacers. Now, it was a big swing for Pascal Siakam, giving up a total of 3 future first-round picks for Pascal Siakam, and he's actually scheduled to be an NBA free agent after this NBA season, so he could test the waters in NBA free agency this upcoming summer for the NBA. But if Pascal Siakam stays for the future, it's a home run hit for the Indiana Pacers, because now you could potentially have a big three in Indiana with Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, and Pascal Siakam. You look at the potential that these three have together in Indiana. You look at Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton has played well, playing like a top 5 point guard in the NBA today. Has a very bright future in the league. He's averaging 23 points per game and 12 assists this NBA season. Then you look at Pascal Siakam, who is averaging 22 points per game. We all know the production that he had with the Toronto Raptors, helping them win a championship back in the 2019 NBA season. Averaging 22 points per game this year. He's a good defender and good rim protector. He's a good player that can play well on both sides of the ball. And then you look at Miles Turner. I think Miles Turner has a lot of potential in the NBA that he has yet to tap into thus far in his young NBA career. Right now, he's averaging 17 points per game. I think if Miles Turner just works on his footwork and dribbling skills, he could take his game to the next level and potentially play at an all-star level in the NBA. So when you have Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and now Miles Turner all together in Indiana, I think this could be something special between the three respective superstars in the NBA today. And then I'll be sharing my thoughts on the Toronto Raptors trading away Pascal Siakam. So for all Raptors fans out there watching and listening, I feel your guys' pain, because back a few years ago, the Toronto Raptors won their first NBA title for the first time in their respective franchises' history back in 2019. But you look at that roster, there is nobody really left that was a part of the 2019 NBA championship team of the Toronto Raptors. Their starting five of Kawhi Leonard, Marc Gasol, Danny Green, Kyle Lowry. Who else was on there? Danny Green are all gone, man. And it's sad to say. And other superstars that contributed to the championship of Fred VanVleet and Serge Ibaka, they're all gone. So it's sad days for the Toronto Raptors. All those players that put in the effort, the heart, the determination to bring the country of Canada their first NBA championship, those players are no longer with the franchise. But it's sad to see those players no longer there. They traded away. They did acquire 3 future first-round picks for Pascal Siakam. That's huge, because I personally, as gifted of a player I think Pascal Siakam is on both sides of the court, I personally don't think he's worth 3 first-round picks. But that's why I said the Pacers getting Pascal Siakam to bring into their young core, it's going to help them out for sake of the future. And it's going to help out the Toronto Raptors in this trade. Even though you gave up a good player in Pascal Siakam, a good two-way player, you got 3 first-round picks for a guy that maybe is only worth 2 at the highest. So I think that was good. But the Toronto Raptors, they could use they still have, for their rebuild that they're about to go through, they still have Scotty Barnes, a good young piece. I think he's going to be the franchise cornerstone for the sake of the future for the Toronto Raptors. They just acquired R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. If R.J. Barrett can raise his game to the next level, he could be a top-tier piece for the Toronto Raptors in their rebuild. I think Emmanuel Quickley is going to be a great cornerstone piece for the Toronto Raptors moving forward. He's just tapping into his young potential in his young NBA career thus far. I think he has more to offer, and I think he's going to grow with the organization. So if those two guys can step up and be top-tier guys for this organization, and they have 3 future first-round picks to lean on now, you could potentially cash in those future first-round picks on a superstar, give up a few of those picks, and bring in a superstar to the Toronto Raptors. Or you could just go into the NBA draft and potentially hit on all 3 of these future first-round picks. And then the Raptors could be a contending team once again in the Eastern Conference. So I think both teams are at a win-win situation. I don't think either team lost this trade, and I think this trade could benefit both teams for the sake of the future. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.